Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
World CBS News, com. November 9, 1921 America, New York. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai announces she's married. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai married an operations manager from Pakistan.
Time: November 9, 1918 America, New York. Elon Musk's net worth has plunged $50 billion in 2 days. Elon Musk has lost $50 billion so far this week after Tesla shares plunged for the second day in a row. It's the biggest two-day decline in the history of the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, and the biggest one-day fall after Jeff Bezos's $36 billion plunge following his divorce from Mackenzie Scott in 2019.
November 9, 1912 America, New York. Meghan says her push for paid leave isn't political, it's a humanitarian issue. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, opened up Tuesday about her campaign for paid family leave, the struggle for gender equity in corporate America, and her own mental health.
BBC News World. November 9, 1902 America, New York. Life at 50C. Lytton, the town that burned down in a day. Lytton saw the highest ever temperature recorded above the latitude of 50 degrees north.
November 9, 1901 America, New York. Biden chastises GOP for targeting Republicans who supported infrastructure bill. President Joe Biden on Tuesday called on Republicans to stop pursuing retaliation against 13 members of their party who voted to pass the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill in the House last week, saying he's never seen things this way in Congress. November 9, 1901 America, New York. In her SNL skit, Cecily Strong opened a dialogue on abortion. Here is what experts say. Saturday Night Live's Cecily Strong dressed as a clown this weekend to talk about abortion.
Mirror World News. November 9, 1901 America, New York. Alarming footage shows how global warming is rapidly melting Iceland's glaciers. The time-lapse, captured by Dr. Kieran Baxter, a lecturer at the University of Dundee, shows the melting of the Breiðamerkurjökull Glacier Vatnajökull National Park in Iceland.
November 9, 1857 America, New York. That's Amore. Pizzeria owner combines two of his favorite things. Inspired by his love of pizza and skateboarding, a pizzeria owner in the Netherlands dishes up an innovative pizza skateboard. CNN's Jean Moos reports how they are made.
New York Times World News. November 9, 1848 America, New York. Afghan pilots who escaped Taliban are flown out of Tajikistan. More than 140 Afghan Air Force pilots and crew members were evacuated to the United Arab Emirates 3 months after flying into Tajikistan to escape the Taliban. Afghan Air Force ground crew members servicing a military plane in Kabul in 2018.
BBC News World. November 9, 1839 America, New York. Capitol riot. Trump's closest aides summoned to testify. 10 former White House aides are among the latest figures asked to testify by congressional investigators.
November 9, 1838 America, New York. Analysis. Inflation is bad. Infrastructure is good. Inflation and infrastructure usually excite only professors and policy wonks, but everyday Americans need to bone up.
RT World News. November 9, 1828 America, New York. Macron goes nuclear in pursuit of green goals. France will start building new nuclear reactors after decades-long pause, President Emmanuel Macron has announced, citing both energy security needs and the promise to reach carbon emission neutrality by mid-century.
BBC News World. November 9, 1826 America, New York. Astroworld. Travis Scott should have stopped concert earlier, says fire chief. The U.S. rapper had a responsibility to fans at his Astroworld event in which 8 people were killed. CNN.com World. November 9, 1807 America, New York. Turning crop waste to fertilizer could fight air pollution in India. Towards the end of the year, the season changes in northern India. Cold weather begins to set in and the air gets thick with smoke. After their winter harvest, millions of farmers clear the leftover rice stubble by setting entire fields alight to prepare for the incoming wheat crop.
World CBS News, com. November 9, 1803 America, New York. Manchester United star receives MBE for his fight against child hunger. The English soccer star dedicated the award to his mother, who raised him and his siblings as a single mother.
November 9, 1759 America, New York. OK, Supreme Court reverses court decision to have Johnson & Johnson pay $465 million to state for its role in opioid crisis. Oklahoma Supreme Court justices have reversed a district court decision that ordered Johnson & Johnson to pay $465 million to the state for its role in the opioid crisis. November 9, 1758 America, New York. How photography and storytelling can turn apathy into climate action. I've spent most of my career as a storyteller, using stunning visual imagery and compelling personal stories to move people. Moving people is exactly what's needed to save our planet.
BBC News World. November 9, 1755 America, New York. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala ties the knot in Birmingham ceremony. The activist and her partner Asser Malik celebrate a Nikah ceremony with family in Birmingham.
November 9, 1743 America, New York. Opinion: you can't crop an entire continent out of the fight against climate crisis. In Uganda, where I am from, it used to be that no one ever really talked about climate change. It was taught in school as if it were a far-off threat, something that our grandchildren might face. November 9, 1730 America, New York. Cheney: Trump is trying to unravel the foundations of our constitutional republic. Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney said at a New Hampshire event on Tuesday that the United States is confronting a domestic threat that we have never faced before, in the form of former President Donald Trump, who she said is attempting to unravel the foundations of our constitutional republic. November 9, 1722 America, New York. Exclusive: even hot dogs, burgers and deli meats will soon get more expensive. Shoppers are already taking a hit at the grocery store. Soon, even their cheapest meat options will get more expensive. November 9, 1709 America, New York. Here's how long it may take Biden's infrastructure package to jolt the economy. It may be years before Americans are driving over new bridges or plugging their electric vehicles into a new highway charger funded by President Joe Biden's infrastructure package.
New York Times World News. November 9, 1705 America, New York. Pakistan reaches ceasefire with resurgent Taliban militants. The Pakistani government said it would offer amnesty for insurgents who are willing to disarm a military outpost in Khyber district, Pakistan, in August.
World CBS News, com. November 9, 1656 America, New York. Malala Yousafzai announces she's married. A precious day in my life. The Pakistani activist said she married partner Asser at a ceremony in Birmingham, England.